What's going on, guys? My name is Scalibur and welcome to the first monthly AfterShock World Tour? I don't know, I'm not entirely sure myself yet, but I'm thinking this is going to be monthly, which should be a good way of doing it since everyone seems to upgrade their builds all the time. But yeah, welcome to the AfterShock. For yearly you say annual, don't you? But welcome to the AfterShock monthly world tour thing. And today I'm going to be touring around the world here, what we currently have in AfterShock SMP, and showing you all the little details all in one concise video. Now we're starting off in the kind of wilderness here, because the first house we're going to is, I do believe, Ethan's house. Ethan being crafting magic. He himself has a little nice area going here that he's got for himself. He's got a little wheat field going along the edge of the riverbank here. He's got this sugarcane farm. He's doing pretty well for himself. But right here, this is the entrance to his house. Now, I'm not a big fan of this entrance to his house, if I'm honest. I think it could be much better if it was just, say, I don't know, a straight staircase upwards or a single wind as opposed to this weird spiral, but it's his choice, you know. I'm not here to judge, I'm here to showcase, so let's just go straight down. So this is his house as it is right now. It comes straight down here, no door, so mobs can walk in as they please, and he has himself a lot of storage here, which looks pretty good, and this is my anvil. Oh my god, look at the anvil. The anvil looks beautiful. Look at that. How cool is that? Nice anvil, dude. I like the anvil. And yeah, and he has a really good view here over the forest. That is probably one of the main perks of living at Ethan's house. There's a nice exit here as well. Do I have my Silk Touch pick? I do. So, honestly, I feel like if you wanted to, we could have a nice exit here. There's a big field up here that he can use. A lot of space. Caves around here. He's got a good spot. Ethan is very far away from everyone, but he has a nice spot picked out for himself, as we see here. Not much lighting in this room, though. I will give him a free torch. There we go. On the house. Don't have to pay him back for that one, but any future torch, you have to pay me back, because those things are expensive. Do you see the brazier on those? Yeah. That thing's expensive. It's made out of steel. Reinforced steel. Anyway, moving on. Again, a clunky exit, hitting your head on the roof as you jump up these things. But it's fine, because it's his job, his idea. You know, I'm not going to judge. Now, moving on to perhaps probably kind of an embarrassing increase in level of skill, going on to Goron's house. The next... that zombie just fall down. That was brilliant. Moving on by quite a bit of skill, we're going to be going to Goron's house over here, which is easily, without a doubt, I don't think anyone would even bother to try and contest this, easily the best looking house on the server. It looks absolutely insane. This house looks like it could work in real life, and that is a very, very unusual trait in a game which doesn't abide by any laws of physics or rules or anything like that. This house is absolutely insane, and honestly, if it hadn't already been built, I would pay Goron to build this for me. But obviously a duplicate wouldn't look very good, so what can you do? And look at that, in the morning sun, it looks beautiful. Screenshot. But yes, this is his house. We're going to go inside here, as we are going to go with most people's designs. And right here we have his front door, a nice entrance, and he has a coat hanger. I don't want to miss something, he did make a point of this, is that he has the Bolero of Fire installed into his doorbell. I really like that. Being an Ocarina of Time, is it Ocarina of Time? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Being an Ocarina of Time player myself as well, or just, you know, Legend of Zelda fan in general, because it's used in a lot of games, that is really nice to have. It's just a really, really sweet perk here. And it doubles up as a doorbell and a door switch. It's brilliant. And there's a piece of redstone behind there. That's how the whole thing works, by the way. And Goron's interior is insane. Not sure about that entirely, but I don't know. I'm not going to judge, like I said, no judging, but that's probably the biggest flaw in his house right now, is just a random gap that you can't fall down. Through here we have the dining room. I'm going to presume he's got some nice chair design here with the birch. This guy likes his iron pressure plates, and I don't blame him, because we have the iron at this point, it really doesn't matter. We've got some shelving units over here. In here we have the kitchen, and this looks nice. This looks really, really nice. This is a design I'm probably going to use at some point in the future. It involves, very simply, netherrack, fire, cauldron. And it looks so good. It looks like you're actually cooking some food of some sort. But yeah, he has storage up here, as you can see, a lot of furnaces, which are going to come in very helpful. And yeah, another iron pressure plate, so what can you do about that? But yeah, his house is filled with detail. We've got this little birch and spruce thing here. I think he's yet to put the windows in, but you know, I'm not going to judge him on that. Here we have the back door as well. No doorbell on the back door, but it's got like a nice little veranda, canopy, porch style thing, which looks nice. Then we head on upstairs, and upstairs he has himself a little enchanting room over here, which I've already checked out once. Nothing in it just as of yet. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be open or closed, but that's weird. I don't know. But it looks really good in my opinion. The bookcases don't look conformed, which, for me, being OCD-ical all the time, I invented a word, just get over it. Being OCD all the time, this would bug me, but it looks good. He's made it work, if I'm completely honest. It looks really nice, especially with the stairs into the trapdoors. It looks really good. That's a nice corner piece, that looks good. But yeah, up here he's got all this storage, yet to be filled with all these chests, as you can see here. And yeah, more storage. Ender chest, got all my loot in there as well. And then back here, in the last room, we just have what I guess might become a bedroom. I mean, that's what I would do in his position, but again, not my house, it's his house, so who cares? And yeah, the last thing we're going to check out over here is just this last room, just a little kind of seating room. Looks really nice here. Yeah, and this is like a desk. Basically, the best way of summing up this house is, God damn it, Goron, you're making the rest of us look really bad. Which is a compliment in a way, so you just, you'll like it. This is the rest of Goron's build. He has himself a little fishing shack here, with a nice wheat field with some sunflowers growing in the middle, which make it look a lot nicer than it already does. A little kind of thing holding back the ground here. There's a name for that, isn't there? What's it called? It's called like a seawall or something. I did GCSE geography, I know what a seawall is. But yeah, this thing holds back the ground from kind of plopping onto the wheat field and into the water, and it looks really nice. This is his fishing shack as well, a place that he started out in, and I kind of semi-helped him build up this place with, gathering materials and helping him fish, get food and stuff, and that furnace is still there. This is the exact furnace that we used, and I fished a bowl the other day, so I just kind of left it in here. A little present for you, Goron. And here we have Goron's chair. I've sat in this many times because it's just a chair. And you can fish out here, which is really good. These trapdoors as well make it really easy to get out onto the pier. For example, if you're stuck in the water, you can't get up here. Your player just kind of jumps like, I can't get that high. But if you go up onto the trapdoors over here, you can get out. So they're kind of helpful in my opinion. Anyway, that's all from Goron's stuff, finally. That was a long interview, but yeah. Goron's houses look absolutely insane. And yes, I am very jealous. You would be. Danny's falling down over there. And here we have Goron's deep shaft. I'm sure you can imagine what Goron's deep shaft looks like on the inside. Moving on. Hey, Danny. So yeah, moving on to some other things. Right here we have my kind of area thing. If you haven't already seen the Nether raid, I recommend going and watching that. It was the last episode released on my channel, where I basically ended up destroying the big farm around this whole thing, and this tree farm still stands because the tree farm is very, very helpful. This is just where I keep all my stuff, and really there's nothing to it. This is a temporary build. This is going down. This is going down in the next few days even, but I guess for a one-off build that's temporary, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, over here we have a kind of a collaborative project that never really worked out. Me and Lugia very much value the music in this game. The music in Minecraft is absolutely beautiful. So we tried as we would to make a CD farm, and it worked. It worked for 3 CDs worth. I'm going to show you them in a second when we go visit Lugia's house. But unfortunately, someone kind of broke it, and the creeper blew up. And as you can see, it's just broken now, so what can you do? And my dispenser's gone and my lava bucket. This is all my redstone. I should really take this back because this all belongs to me. But yeah, so this is the CD farm. It didn't really work out, but what can you do? I mean, come on. CD farms are always a bit hard to do because you need to get the creeper in a confined space, and they need to be a certain distance away so that the skeleton can still see you, but the creeper won't explode on you. It's hard to do, but once you've mastered it once, it will work every time afterwards. This right here is Pyro's creation. It's a nether portal that leads up to a floating island, and I hate to say it, but it doesn't work. As cool as this thing is, it does not work. The portals are simply not far away enough from each other. Now, honestly, Pyro, this is Pyro's build. Pyro, if you want any help with this, feel free to ask me. I do have quite a bit of experience in nether portal transportation. I set up the nether portals for the mob farm, which we'll go visit in a second. But yeah, as you can see there, it doesn't work. So what can you really do? But we again, maybe in the future, if he fixes that thing, we'll show it in episode 2 of the AfterShock World Tour. Anyway, moving on to the next thing on the list we have over here is the mob farm. First of all, there are 2 parts to this. We'll be showing the first part now and the second part in a little bit. This is the storage room. This is pretty fancy. This is something that Danny designed, and in my opinion, it's massively overkill, but whatever. We don't really get many drops from this, as you can see. This has been running for about 4 days now, and it's okay, I guess, but I mean, meh. The arrows are good in my opinion. Hello? The arrows are good in my opinion, because that means I can start using a bow properly, but I will be building a skeleton grinder in one of my future episodes, so there's not really much problem for that. Stop shooting. Stop it. No. This, by the way, is, I do believe, Pug's house. It was way out in the wilderness, really far that way, but me and Goron decided, hang on, the world border exists, so that we can have everyone close together and make a good community. So we literally picked up his house and moved it here. We picked up every block and built it back in the exact same format it was. And as you can see, there isn't really much to it. No offense, Pokes. So yeah, it wasn't hard to do. But yeah, we just simply relocated his house. I think that was a pretty funny prank, to be honest. Well, not really a prank, but it was more of a public service, I guess you could say. So over here we have the main center of spawn. It's not very big yet, but it's going to grow in the future. We have here the enchanting table, as you can see. Let me check if I have any good enchants to do, actually. Let's have a look. Sharpness 4, I'll go for that. And yeah, we have the lapis up here in these chests, and we can use them to enchant books. There we go. I have a Sharpness 4 book now, which I'll be using probably on my axe later in the future, because I do use an axe as a primary weapon. Here we have the very, very noisy and very laggy cow farm. We used to house all the animals, as you may have seen in the early episodes. We had pigs, chickens, sheep, cows, even rabbits for a time, but we kind of came to the conclusion that all the animals were causing a lot of lag. So we decided to cut down to one type of animal, and of course, ask any Minecraft player, cows are the best animal. So moving on here, we have kind of a collaborative housing project thing, sort of, and we have the Lugia of Eltel's humble abode. This is kind of the first house that we're going to see here. Let's have a look. The mountain seems to have fallen in. Love Team GB. PS, you will need this. PS, Danny has to take in this with Shadow. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's fun. I'll be coming back to Lugia's house, maybe at a later date, but yeah, his house has been pranked, apparently. I did not see that coming. I really did not. But that's pretty funny. Oh my god, it goes up to the top floor as well. Oh, it's terrible. You guys are awful. But yeah, Lugia's house basically runs throughout the mountain. It looks really, really nice. And this right here is the future location of Danny's house. And again, Danny's house isn't built yet, so you'll probably see that in episode 2 of the AfterShock World Tour. Yeah, as you can see there, soon to be Danny's house. Maybe some point in the future, I guess, but yeah. Should we take a quick look inside? I think we should. Let's take a quick look inside, shall we? So we've got Lugia's house here. The downstairs is kind of inaccessible because this thing is filled with stone. But yeah, this is kind of the top room, and the top floor is actually usually quite nice looking, but yeah. For this occasion, it's not, because you guys trolled him, and now I can't finish the video, but whatever. And this leads down to his mine and the inside of his house, which probably, again, will be blocked off with cobblestone, so what can you do? So yeah, thanks Shadow for doing that. That was very helpful. But we'll carry on with the video, because we just need to go down here. Feather falling, save me. Yeah, we're good. This right here is Igiket's, I can never remember the word she used, but she uses the word abode as well, I think. Igiket's abode, yeah, there you go. So similar word usage to Lugia over there. And yeah, it has a nice path leading up to both the houses here, which was designed by me. I built these houses. This I do believe is a storage room of sorts, but it's currently empty, so it's kind of useless. I do like this idea of the red glass though. It looks really, really nice. This is her main house though, the house that Danny blew up, because he's an imbecile. And inside you can see here, which she has a nice set of armor. Let's put that on. What does she have? Projectile protection 4. Ew, it's disgusting. But yeah, she has some chests up here as well, and a lot of loot. Wow, it's a diamond block, that's nice. As you can see here, she does like doing some building. What the hell? What? Oh, those are perfect boots. Oh, the only piece of armor I wear are boots, and those are perfect boots. Oh, I'm jealous, whatever. But yeah, she keeps a lot of her stuff in her house here. She doesn't have much yet, because I do believe she doesn't play on the server as much as most of us do, but, you know, it's not a problem, it's fine. So, moving onwards, we're going to go to the nether right here, to go to the mob farm. And hopefully Shadow hasn't messed up, not Shadow, Pyro, hopefully Pyro hasn't messed up this portal. Oh dear. He has, hasn't he? He's messed up the portals. Oh dear. Yep, I knew it. Well, we can't go see the mob farms today, guys, because Pyro has well and truly messed up the server with his crappy portals. So there you go. In fact, I'm just going to break this, because unfortunately, Pyro, you've done goofed, because this shouldn't be here. I'm just going to leave the block there. If you're going to... I'm saying this seriously now to you, okay? If you're going to try and work with nether portals, don't use them so close together. Those nether portals are about 10, 15 blocks apart. No. That's never going to work. When did you ever think that was going to work? So yeah, we're going to head back to the nether here in just a second and try and show you the mob farm again. If it doesn't work, we'll just show you next time when Pyro's fixed his stuff. But for now, we've got Shadow's house over there and my future house over there, so we'll be going checking out those in a second. And of course, Zach's bunker underneath Shadow's house as well. And that's going to be all of it from me for today. So let's go back to the nether here for a second, and we'll try once again to go to the mob farm if we can. Please work. I bet you it takes me to the island. I bet it takes you to the floating island, doesn't it? Yep, floating island. Called it. There you go. Well done. Well done, Pyro. You've well and truly done goofed. Next time, I'll show you it next time, I promise. But for now, yeah, this is about as good as you're getting. Can I survive that? Definitely not. So yeah, we're going to carry on to go to Shadow and my house, just over the hill over there. Let's try and do a sick jump, shall we? Save. Okay. Save. There we go. Right, so yeah. Oh, I'm completely forgetting someone. I'm really sorry. I forgot the custard pile. This right here ahead of me, as you can see, the big birch pile, is Jordan's house. Very, very beautiful, creative, original. Go away. No. Okay. I'll clean up later. Very, very beautiful original house, as you can see here. It happens to be Jordan's humble abode. And downstairs he has kind of like a farm, but it doesn't work. And this always confuses me, because I come down here, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if it works yet. Nothing. So, there you go. Wheat farm that doesn't work. Kind of interesting, that. And upstairs he has here his storage room. He still hasn't removed this. Someone pranked his house with some rails here. And these are my 3D rails, by the way. I think they look absolutely sweet. And yeah, someone still hasn't moved them, so I'm just going to take a ride here on this mini roller coaster. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a nice perk. And look at his full diamond armor as well. This rich guy. Let's have a look at all of his stuff, shall we? I'm going to take a look at it all because I'm nosy. He's got himself some feather falling 4 boots, fire protection, and unbreaking leggings, protection, and nothing helmet. That's very, very interesting, Gordon. Goron. Oh my god, I know too many people. I really do. I know people in real life called Gordon and Jordan, and then I know someone on the internet called Jordan, and someone's called Goron. So come on, it's hard, you know. It's a hard life. People need to have different names, like my name. My name's Matt, by the way. If you didn't know that, that's my name. So there you go. That's a common name. That's terrible, but at least it doesn't sound like other things, I guess. So this is Zach's home. Zach's home is currently a work in progress, as you can see here, much like everyone else's on the server. And yes, as you can see, the Furnace Brewing Room. Zach's house is, I mean, it's efficient. Yeah. Up here we have Shadow's house, which is pretty cool as well. And that reminds me, I need to connect the path to my house if I ever do in the future. That would be kind of nice. And yeah, this is Shadow's house. Shadow's house is like a maze. And yeah, I used his fortune pick the other day, so there's some free loot for him, as you can see that. And I even fixed up the pick because I'm a nice guy. But yeah, Shadow's house is literally a maze. And this area up here needs to be kind of terraformed or closed off or fixed. I don't even know. But yeah, he's got so many rooms in here. Look, there's another room. And when you think it's ended, there's a ladder. And there's like 5 floors, and there's another room over there, and oh my god, this house reminds me of a hotel. It really does. Just so many floors, all completely identical, with rooms leading to each other. This is a hotel. This should be called Hotel Shadow, shouldn't it? But yeah, his house is always exactly the same, unfortunately, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, to be fair, you got to give credit where credit's due. Shadow's really good at building his one single house design, and I've said this before in the past to people like Danny. He's good at it. I mean, he's good at building these giant, you know, stone brick structures. He's good at it, so I don't blame him at all for continuing to do it every single time we're on a server. And that roof must have took ages to make, to be fair, just because of all the pointed directions of those weird logs. But yeah, there's a ladder there, and there's a ladder there. Which one do you take? Who knows? It's Shadow's house. But yeah, he has some kind of walkways going across here as well, which look really nice. So yeah, overall, I actually really like Shadow's house. It gets quite a bit of hate for being a bit boring and dull, but I kind of like it. I mean, you know, it's a bit oddly shaped. It's a bit oddly shaped sometimes, but, you know, it's a good house nonetheless, and I do like it. So, last but not least, we have my house over here, which is currently not built at all. And it's going to be a work in progress for quite a while here, and you, sir, are not blowing up on my house. That would be very bad. Go away. Go away. Go away. There we go. So yeah, this is my house, and the plan for my house is basically to have a big tower. It's going to basically become thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner until it gets right to the top, and then we're going to have a large, I guess, kind of spherical, if I can, spherical or oval room. I don't even know. But yeah, these are all entrances, as you can see here on the sides, and this room at the back is an entrance down to the many, many caves and networks and tunnels below. But yeah, that's all from me from today, guys. Thank you very much for watching episode 1 of the AfterShock World Tour, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new today. Remember to subscribe to all these guys. They're all great YouTubers and great friends, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.